So I have Momo stock, and it's my largest position in my portfolio, and I have my portfolio is I think 44% Momo stock. So I did the income from operations from the latest quarter, and then I did it for the year. And so this is not investing advice, so this is not investing advice at all. So I'm just looking at the quarterly report. If I looked at the income from operations and I just for the sake of an example, I times it by four from the most recent report. And if it was able to maintain its income from operations, not grow it or not decrease it, this is just an example. It's not investing advice, so it's not investing advice. And I'm just saying that this is the reason I have this stock is if it was times by four for the year, um, and let's say if I were to buy the stock right now, which I don't have any money, I'm not buying more, then it would be a 13.5% return based on income from operations, just on income from operations. So I'm looking at that, and it says everyone says buy low, sell high, but very few people successfully do it because it's very hard to do because stocks fluctuate so much and prices of everything are very volatile, of course. And for example, this equity I bought on average Momo stock at $7.92. Even though on my brokerage account it says I bought at seven, like a little less than that. That's not true. It's just messed up. I did buy at 7.92. So my profits are a little less than what it says. But we'll see what happens. It's very volatile, the Chinese economy. But we'll see what happens. Right now, it's just a very volatile situation. But I think I made around 28% or so far. But that's not including dividends. I think if I include dividends, it's like 46% or something. But I'll continue to own this stock just because I think it has a good future, but I could be wrong. And the reason that I think that it's cheap is because the political situation in China is so volatile that no one knows what's going to happen. And I mean, any stock can go to zero, but especially Chinese stocks can go to zero. They seem to me, to be much more risky, it seems. It's not investment advice again, so it's not investment advice. But to me, it seems a lot more risky. And but it's a really good company. So we'll see what happens. It's just hard. It's very odd that right now a company that's already gone up kind of a lot still, let's just say if like I said earlier, their income from operations doesn't go up, it's still like a 13.5% yield, which is pretty substantial. Not yield, but return just on income from operations is kind of a lot, but it's because there's a lot of risk, it would seem to me. So this is just why I bought Momo stock and why everyone says buy low, sell high, but very few can successfully practice that, obviously.